Hey guys, so in this video we are going to go over how to do a side climb. This is a little bit of a different technique. I have seen lots of different ways of doing this move, but this is the way that I prefer and I think it looks really pretty as well. It is quite advanced sort of level, so if you are just learning how to climb, this video is not for you. If you can already climb the regular way and you want to learn how to do a side climb, then you will be able to try this. So you need to engage your upper body a lot more than what you would originally think. From starting at the pole, you want to stand on the side of the pole that you would usually put your back foot on the pole. So for me, if I would usually climb this way, this is my left leg, so I'm going to start over on the left-hand side of the pole. From here, I'm going to take my arm up, the inside arm, and I'm going to, as I lift, I'm going to engage the lat. It's really important that you can lift, otherwise the move is so difficult. From here, the inside leg is going to be the one that comes to the front of the pole. Now, you're going to put the Achilles, it's like a little nook that kind of hooks around the pole, so like a nook hook. So you're going to put that inside leg on the pole just here, and it's not straight up and down, it's more on this like 45-degree angle. The other arm is going to come across the body, and it's more so for support to keep yourself away from the pole. From there, the other foot is going to come behind. Now, it's a really awkward position because you can flex the foot, but eventually you want to be able to do this with two pointed feet. It does look really nice if both feet are pointed. So yeah, it's still in that 45-degree angle. You can put a little bit of grip on the top of your foot, enviro grip. So put a bit of grip on the top of your foot and behind the Achilles on the other leg. So inside arm up nice and high. I'm starting on my toes to help. This arm is across. I'm going to lift both feet up and on. Now from here, I'm going to straighten both legs out and then bring my hip to the pole. So this part of it is the most difficult. So you're bringing the legs up, then you're going to straighten them away, and then you bring your hip up to the pole. So what's the easiest? I'm just going to show you again. So from here, bringing the legs up, straight legs, and then you come in with the hip. Redo the arms, lift the legs, straighten them out, and bring the hip in. Redo the arms, lift the legs, straight, and bring the hip in. Just come down and do it again. So you can see it will spiral you around naturally rather than being, I mean, you could force it so that you go straight up, but naturally you sort of move around the pole as you go. And you can do all sorts of pretty things before you begin. Out and in with the hip. Legs up, straight, and in. Legs up, straight, and in. Okie doke. And obviously you're going up, so you'll probably go into whatever. Nice and easy to do an invert from there as well, because you're already in front of the pole. Yeah, probably the most important thing is that you feel you've got a good grip with the feet and that you push straight away, and then you like bring the hip into the pole. Let's just go one more time. From here, I'm lifting, bring the feet on, straighten the legs out, and then bring it in. It's actually really hard to do it slow. So you go up, out, and pull that hip in. Redo the arms, up, out, pull that hip in. Redo the arms. So you just keep going up like that, and then you can invert, or whatever you want to do from there. So yeah, I think some ways that I've seen it go with the inside leg to the back of the pole, I just prefer to put it at the front because I get a nice little hook behind the Achilles, and it's also, if you're used to using that foot at the back, that one will still stay at the back. Yeah. Trying to think of anything else. This is a really nice way to mix up your climbs if you want it to look a little bit different. I have seen it used in, not so much these days, but probably 10 years ago, it was a very, very popular move and would be used in a lot of lyrical routines. I've certainly used it, and it's just really, really nice. Oh, you can also do it on spin. So we might just have a quick look at that. So you don't want to get too much speed up, otherwise you're going to just go flying off everywhere. But to go into it on spin, I would put the hands in place, and then as you lift, you're going to turn to face the other way. I'm just going to pop a little bit of grip on my hands. Okay, back. So I'm going to lift, turn the body, and then start the legs. And the whole technique is exactly the same as before, but we are, obviously going to be spinning. So from here, lift. So please do comment any other tricks that you might like me to cover as a part of this Nemesis series. I've done so far, there's a twisted grip handspring one and a shoulder mount video. So both of those were requests already, and then I realized that a lot of people ask me about a side climb when I tour. So if you have any other tricks that you'd like me to cover, I have a couple more on my list. I think aerial invert was one, and might even do aerial shoulder mount as well, which is obviously a bit more advanced. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and being part of these videos. If you find them useful, I would love it if you could share the video. That would be wonderful. I'm enjoying making these, and I think it's really nice. Some of the exercises you can do, maybe not in this video, but some of the other ones that you can actually do at home. So if you're still in a lockdown, wherever you are in the world, you can try those, but otherwise, hopefully you can get some use out of the tips I've given you in these ones. So yeah. See you later.